Los Santos, a sprawling metropolis, sun-drenched beaches meet the grimy underworld. It's a city that offers everything. Fast cars, high-stakes heists, and endless opportunities to indulge your wildest fantasies. But let's be real, all that fun comes at a price. This city runs on cash, and building an empire takes more than just pocket change. Luckily, GTA Online is teeming with ways to make a quick buck. That's where Bottom Dollar Bounties come in. In the concrete jungle of Los Santos, money is more than just currency. It's power. It's the key to unlocking everything this city has to offer. Want a fleet of supercars in your garage? Money talks. How about a luxurious penthouse overlooking the city? Money whispers sweet nothings, but building your empire from the ground up can be a grind. Enter Bottom Dollar Bounties. They're the perfect way to unwind after a long day of grinding or to blow off some steam between heists. Now, before you go in guns blazing, let's talk strategy. Bottom Dollar Bounties might seem straightforward, but a little planning goes a long way. First things first, you'll need to find a Bottom Dollar Bounties board. They're scattered across Los Santos, usually found in shady bars and back alleys. Once you've located one, interact with it to browse the available bounties. Choose wisely. Some targets are tougher than others and might require a bit more firepower. Once you've accepted a bounty, the hunt is on. Alright rookie, listen up. You found a Bottom Dollar Bounties board. You've eyed up the targets, and you're itching to earn your stripes and some cash. Picking your first bounty isn't about being picky, it's about understanding the game. Look for targets with lower rewards. Think of them as your training wheels, a chance to learn the ropes without risking too much. See that name with a measly $10,000 on their head? That's your starting point. These low-level criminals are practically begging for a lead sandwich. They're usually lightly armed, poorly organized, and easy to find. Consider them target practice with a side of cash. Don't be afraid to start small. Work your way up the ranks, gaining experience and confidence with each successful bounty. Section 2. Know your enemy target types and their tactics. Now that you've picked your prey, it's time to study their habits. Every target in GTA Online has their own quirks and tendencies. Some will hole up in heavily fortified locations, turning their hideouts into bullet-ridden death traps. Others will try to make a run for it, leading you on a high-speed chase through the city streets. Knowing your enemy is half the battle. Pay attention to their descriptions on the bounty board. Section 3. Tools of the trade, gearing up for a successful bounty hunt. Alright Rambo, time to talk weaponry. Choosing the right tools for the job can be the difference between a swift victory and a humiliating defeat. First things first, you'll need a reliable piece. The assault rifle is a solid all-rounder, perfect for most engagements. If you prefer a bit more finesse, the special carbine rifle offers accuracy and stopping power. And for those who like to get up close and personal, the Trusty shotgun never disappoints. Section 1. Location, choosing your battleground. Alright, you've got your guns, your grenades, and enough snacks to feed a small army. But before you go charging in like a bull in a china shop, let's talk tactics. Remember, Los Santos is your playground, and choosing the right battlefield can give you a serious advantage. Look for locations that offer natural cover and choke points. Elevated positions are your best bet. Just be mindful of helicopters. Section 2. Ride or die. The importance of a trusty vehicle. In the high-octane world of Los Santos, your vehicle is more than just a mode of transportation. It's an extension of your arsenal, a mobile fortress on wheels. Choosing the right ride for a bounty hunt can be the difference between a triumphant escape and ending up as a smoking crater on the side of the road. First things first, armor is your best friend. You want something that can take a punch, or 10. Preferably without exploding into a million pieces at the first sign of trouble. The Kuruma is a classic choice. It's basically a tank disguised as a sedan. Speed is also crucial, especially if your target decides to make a run for it. Section 3. Teamwork makes the dream work, the power of a coordinated crew. Let's face it, going solo in Los Santos is like trying to fight a shark with a spork. You might get a few good jabs in, but you're ultimately gonna end up as fish food. When it comes to Bottom Dollar Bounties, teamwork makes the dream work. and by dream I mean pile of cash. A well-coordinated crew can turn even the toughest bounty into a walk in the park, a very violent, explosion-filled walk in the park. Assign roles and stick to them. One person provides sniper cover from a distance, while another flanks the target and lays down suppressing fire. Communication is key. Section 4, Cashing In. Tips for maximizing your bottom dollar bounty rewards. Congratulations, you fearless bounty hunter. You've tracked your target, survived the inevitable firefight, and emerged victorious, and hopefully still in one piece. Now it's time to collect your hard-earned cash, and maybe treat yourself to something nice. But hold your horses. There's more to cashing in than just strolling up to the nearest ATM. Remember those bonus objectives I mentioned earlier? Completing these little side quests during a bounty hunt can significantly boost your earnings. Delivering your target alive, for example, usually nets you a bigger reward than bringing them back in a body bag. Another way to maximize your profits is to wait for special events. Section 1. Tales from the Bounty Board. A rookie mistake. Los Santos, as you know, is a cruel mistress. She can chew you up and spit you out faster than you can say sticky bomb. I've had my fair share of misadventures in this town, especially during my early days as a budding bounty hunter. One particular incident springs to mind, a humbling experience that taught me a valuable lesson about underestimating your opponents. I was fresh off the new boat, eager to prove myself and rack up some easy cash. I sauntered up to the Bottom Dollar Bounties board, brimming with confidence and a healthy dose of naivety. Scanning the names, I spotted a target with a paltry $5,000 bounty. Amateur hour, I thought, already picturing the victory dance I'd do upon collecting my reward. Oh, how wrong I was. Section 2. The Art of Improvisation, when plans go sideways. If there's one thing I've learned from countless hours roaming the streets of Los Santos, it's that no plan survives contact with the enemy. Especially when that enemy has a penchant for rocket launchers and a bad case of road rage. Case in point, this one time, my crew and I decided to tackle a high-value bottom dollar bounty. We spent hours meticulously planning our approach, studying satellite images, and coordinating our outfits. Hey, gotta look good while you're committing grand theft auto. We were a well-oiled machine, ready to spring into action. Or so we thought. Things went south faster than a toupee in a hurricane. Our carefully planned ambush went awry when a passing garbage truck decided to join the party, blocking our escape route and turning our tactical masterpiece into a demolition derby from hell. Suddenly, we were surrounded, pinned down by a relentless wave of enemy goons with seemingly endless supplies of ammunition. Our meticulously crafted plan disintegrated into a chaotic free-for-all of gunfire, explosions, and desperate pleas for backup. But amidst the chaos, something magical happened. We tapped into a hidden reserve of ingenuity, improvising on the fly and turning our misfortune into an opportunity for some good old-fashioned, adrenaline-fueled mayhem. I won't bore you with the gory details, but let's just say it involved a daring escape through a shopping mall, sorry about that, shoppers, a stolen police helicopter, and an unhealthy amount of explosives. We barely limped away with our lives, and the bounty, but it was a testament to the thrill of the unexpected that only Los Santos can provide. Sometimes the best stories are the ones you never saw coming. Section 3, Sweet Revenge, Settling Scores and Cashing Checks. Now, I'm not one to hold a grudge, okay, maybe a little, but there's something incredibly satisfying about serving up a heaping plate of cold, hard justice with a side of sweet, sweet revenge. There's this one player, let's call him X-Tryhard 420XX, who had a nasty habit of turning my GTA Online sessions into a personal hellscape. He'd grief me relentlessly, blowing up my carefully acquired cargo, sniping me from impossible distances, and generally making my life a digital nightmare. One fateful day I spotted his name on the Bottom Dollar Bounties board. Fate, it seemed, was offering me a golden opportunity to settle the score and get paid for the privilege. A surge of righteous anger and maybe a little bit of glee coursed through my veins. This wasn't just about the money anymore, it was about sending a message. I gathered my most trusted crew members, those who had also experienced the wrath of X-Tryhard 420XX's reign of terror. We formulated a plan so cunning, so deviously brilliant it would make Machiavelli weep tears of envy. We lured him into a trap, using his own predictable tactics against him. He strolled right into our carefully orchestrated ambush, his arrogance blinding him to the impending doom. The look on his pixelated face as we unleashed a symphony of explosions and gunfire was priceless. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated schadenfreude. We collected our bounty, bid farewell to ex-tryhard 420 heists, hopefully for good, and rode off into the sunset, the sweet taste of revenge lingering on our lips. Sometimes justice is best served with a side of high explosives. Look, I'll be the first to admit it. Playing GTA Online solo can be a soul-crushing experience. You're constantly bombarded by griefers, tryhards, and flying motorcycles piloted by 12-year-olds with a disturbingly good aim. But when you team up with a good crew, everything changes. Suddenly the chaos becomes a shared experience, a bonding ritual forged in the fires of near-death experiences and ridiculous laugh-inducing moments. I've shared countless adventures with my crew over the years, from pulling off daring heists to engaging in epic citywide demolition derbies. But some of my fondest memories stem from our humble beginnings as bottom dollar bounty hunters. I remember one time we were chasing a target through the winding roads of Vinewood Hills when our driver, bless his heart, misjudged a turn and sent our van careening off a cliff. We tumbled end over end, a chaotic jumble of limbs and laughter, somehow managing to survive the impact. As we crawled out of the wreckage, bruised but not broken, we burst into hysterics. The absurdity of the situation, the sheer improbability of our survival, struck us all at once. We laughed until our sides ached, tears streaming down our faces. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated joy, a testament to the power of shared experiences and the bonds forged in the crucible of Los Santos' chaotic embrace. These are the moments that make GTA Online so special, the ones that transcend the virtual world and create lasting memories. They remind us that even in a city as chaotic and unforgiving as Los Santos, there's still room for camaraderie, laughter, and the thrill of the unknown. So there you have it, folks. The ins and outs of bottom dollar bounties, Los Santos' favorite pastime, besides robbing banks and causing general mayhem, of course. We've covered a lot of ground here, from choosing your targets wisely, to mastering the art of vehicular manslaughter. For legal purposes, that last part was a joke, mostly. But, at the end of the day, it all boils down to this. Bottom dollar bounties are a damn good time. They're a chance to unleash your inner badass, rack up some serious cash, and maybe blow off a little steam after a long day of grinding, or getting blown up by 12-year-olds with rocket launchers, because that's just how Los Santos rolls. Remember, it's not always about the money, though let's be real, it mostly is. It's about the thrill of the chase, the satisfaction of a well-executed takedown, and the shared stories of triumph and utter failure that you'll carry with you long after the game is turned off. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or a fresh-faced newbie, there's always something new to learn in the ever-evolving world of GTA Online. Bottom dollar bounties are your training ground, your opportunity to hone your skills, experiment with different tactics, and discover what works best for you and your trigger finger. Don't be afraid to experiment, to push your limits, and to make glorious, explosive mistakes along the way. That's how you learn, that's how you grow, and that's how you earn your stripes, and hopefully a hefty chunk of change, in this city of sin and opportunity. Remember those rookie mistakes I shared? Yeah, we've all been there. The key is to learn from them, to dust yourself off, and to get back in the game with newfound knowledge and a thirst for revenge, or at least a slightly bruised ego. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there, grab a bounty, and paint the town red. With the blood of your enemies, obviously. Los Santos awaits, and the streets are paved with opportunity, and a surprising amount of discarded sticky bombs. Just remember to keep an eye on your six, watch out for stray rocket launchers, and always double-check your escape route. And hey, if you see a middle-aged woman with a suspicious amount of upper body strength, maybe give her a wide berth, just saying. Happy hunting, and may the odds and the explosives be ever in your favor.